of I am Wabana, the Abbatu dear, and of Pacho, yen said that's here prayer what to assume. Over my champion to say,
Yamia don't me hoya now.
CBI, Radia don't be here. In fact, my power and precope. We are very calm, very gentle. Would the D on power was a very human social, sir. Uti free or complete. Now, in shall, why? Zayabwa.
Medase, Yamisha,
92.9.
Now, party office to say,
Yamia don't boko. Dear Costa Kama. Yes.
Very well. My young Tio, a Jumano, Maye Jumano, Ewie. We want to understand the analysis, especially in terms of figures, a buyer, party delegate, over 200,000, per one Kasamu coalition, more year, and Crawford. Astate analysis areas baby our candidates every year any day mama ma be 5 to 10 minutes that one kasa to boase adwuma na mo ye on Saturday no cheche mu mai na afeyemra the subsequent ones.
Okay, yo medase medachia what here for 2.9 the last time me nu nya nkutahudie no me ma what here say party leadership at Professor Michael Kwe committee no. Omode asudie kese editor committee no so. Asudie no baako ene se yemo modern na yen conduct election no na yen select a leader flag bearer. Obekwa kusi akan ye 2024. Na yen process no. Ye make sure say the entire process no be very transparent.
Kessben 92.9.
Yemo modern say be very fair. Na yemo modern so say be free. Eyini asudie a na eda yen so. Enti brano bia nso no. Nia na ye ne say ekwan ben so ne ye befa so a yebedu botae no. Enti in the wisdom of Professor Michael Kwe no. Ewo mu se party ayi yen. But se kobase ye bibia obi nso a ogina nchen a ono so wo ani fufuro a ode hwe aye different lines no obeka se ahachia ahamo anye ni se we mu ye di favor we mu ye ne sa enti ye gya ye dwumadie no enyina hye electoral commission sa efi ye balloting efi ye printing of notice of proof, a fee and printing of ballot papers, a fee the selection of voting centers, a fee say yes selected personnel now or Marco conduct election or constituencies and answer voting centers. A fee say you be announce results, a fee say you be quality results, and they say you be declare results nina you done share this electoral commission sir. Saying to say you perceive the entire process no a very fair.
Okay.
A year very transparent. Na sounds why you free for all. Near per se you making sure say you de a plain level ebema will be and indeed sapepepe na koye.
Okay.
Then you buy an security arrangement and also you who say who be here say security arrangement and also you debe Ghana police service. And then also, as in Central for Nina, ya dance for Ghana for Nina, ya dance for NPP for Nina, ya dance for say Saturday, a memory day tram. Ya buy a 2 year, ewo baby, ewo Ghana have Fabiano, a year as we drink wine. I think so, ye in process, quite a fast why a 2 abano. Acquire a fast or a kind of voting center, acquire a fast or a year in coalition. Any declaration so acquire transparent. Emma, you know, the participants, aspirants, no, to must indeed results need a true reflection of the voices of the people. Okay. It's not as a fairness in Sweden. Aye, Juma. Nyamiadum, ye nya or how be enunti ama bato na nkoso wo miamia bi eti na no so na chese committee no so ye mandate no ye timi aye osi say ye declare your results so other aspirants no so age outcome no two mu a a declaration for fair or Accra Sports Stadium. Eti on that note no na say na ade no na hyase ne bobre e start ye e be wie ye anene nyame adom yanya ye flag bearer. Enti meka say Professor Maakye ayade party leadership so ayade because ye kan no broni beka say we work at the pleasure of the leadership. Enti say nka leadership woman me power yen ena ye de yen call National Executive Committee in National Council omo reject committee na akaye nya opportunity so me serve yen party no in this capacity.
Okay.
Ama nyame nya ya adom enhye yen munyam etese.
Very well. Now we are told said Dome Kwabenya processes no delay.
Processes no a delays because say Dome Kwabenya number of delegates no edoso. Enti once you can say baby I were guidelines ni no baby a delegate ni ye more than 1,000 no ye bechemu mienu.
Okay.
Enti ye na yesusu say ye chemu mienu a anka be ma process na call fast. But it drew baby ni na move because process na ye be verify the pan identity. And so now I get to the EC. No, I begin the ballot people akoto no. Process no I move fast. Until do baby no I nya feedback no. And so now yes reach out to EC. Say on betimi increase the voting centers and I say polling stations no. Pull booth na which they did. Until no na ma Dome Kwabenya so.
Very well. But in all, no, Obekasi processes no are smooth. HSBR no amba. But analyzing the figures, per data more no, the figures are showing Sir Kennedy we need over 48 constituencies. Is that correct?
Looking into it yet. Yes, our analysis no. But what I know is in terms of percentage wise, no, when you're 37%. And His Excellency so in 61% and some differences.
Okay, per what we have gathered, no, in constituencies like Ewutu Senya West, Kennedy won with 554 against the Vice President 397. Oko Eye Wasa East, Kennedy won again with 354 votes, and then against 261. In Ascent South, Kennedy won with 476 votes as against 158. Botiano English Yaman from Kennedy won with 610 votes as against 464. Jumako Enyan Esiem in the Central Region, Kennedy 624. Dr. Bawumia 224. Gomoa East, Owini, Ascent North, Owini, Onoankasani area, Brekum East, Agona East, Seshidwaboso, you come to German South, and Afe Abrase Kwaban Kese, and also Central Region, Owini, Gomoa Central, Owini, Kwon Katamanso in the Greater Accra, Anyaso Ochium, Cape Coast North, Whole Central, Zibila, and then Agona West, Shama in the Western Region, and Loga, Tafo, Wenchi, and Afe Kwesimin team. Then you come to Weja Bawe, Ahanta West, Ascent Central, Chifo Atimokwa, and then Central Tong, Fantiman constituency, South Tone, Ketu North, Ketu North Tone again, Upper Menya Krobo, and then Ketu South. A lot more. Kwando, Tema West, Hohoi, and Afram Plains North, Upper West Akim constituency, Honyina Owini, Asikumo Dobin Brakwa. So, I mean, these are very, very interesting dynamics.
Yes.
Kessben 92.9.
What I want to understand then is throughout the process, no, what it means is that intimidation biya no ama wo baby the constituencies are womu feel is I mean they fell in love with the message and Kennedy edema womu went really to cast their ballot for their candidate Benteme Huasi biya no ama.
Yes. And who said this analysis no ebebwa yen so bebre na ebebwa party no ma ewo yen 2024 campaign mu enei ama yen hu constituencies a omo edge honorable Canadian Japan etum. In terms of an operational plan, ebeboa yen areas ye concentrate ewo na ye de
na mo de lead campaign
lead campaign na ebema party no everything political fortunes and answer outcome are high. It me de many so the analysis here why na ebeboa the party no campaign team and answer management no ama yetimi strategize how you bet me I take advantage of this outcome.
But another in your committee, Nejuma, I believe some more elections directorate.
No, and Yajuma, they can't campaign management, the national campaign management for the New Patriotic Party.
Very well. Eti mini ora yabwa ana edi enkomono wono the presidential election committee secretary ana yeneno edi enkomo anope just to understand and nearby be a course. Now many are saying say 61% vice president nya it is quite on the low. Indicating say a large number of your party faithfuls were against his candidature. Is this the first time about in your party at the presidential level more kwakuchusu flag bearer will be a recorded quote and unquote the Encrofor cano such low percentage
me disagree with Obi Biara holding this view. Your national constitution a peg said for a candidate to be validly elected, so 50% plus one threshold. 50%.
Yes.
The whole country, our govern na percentage, expect to say would be renew election, and 50%. And this 50%, and the entire population.
Yeah.
A voter turnout, or more participating in the process. It is a
valid vote now.
Valid vote now. It is a cobase nipa 10,000 kotuaba. Now say out of the 10,000, we have 50% plus one. You see, you elected. Uba be digana for you so. Your constitution is the same thing. A 50% plus one. And this is the case. Say when you're more than the threshold, the 50% plus one. When you're more than that, it will hear the difference. No cry, extremely significant. And this also tells you, say, you're widely accepted by all because Yakotuaba, your analysis now, Vice President, we need how many constituencies? So
a lot.
So honorable 48. Now I think the minimum say other aspirants no so any other constituencies.
That be nobody or more we need constituencies.
So why nya be there? Now say you were 276
276. Yes.
And there would the external branch beka ho a be 277. So you find a external branch so in your constituency.
Which is the headquarters, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what they can ho. Now be we say
229 constituencies.
Yes. Just say obiaji natum. It is the voice of the people who say at this material moment no His Excellency the Vice President and na dodo ni nyina enye dodo no dodo ni nyina all of them more than usenka wo kofa the constituency percentile say okay percentage constituencies na to man no what is the percentage of data we say the masses no and abanda ye ba beto no a constituency based, constituency driven.
Yeah.
It is all these constituencies ni nyina aginatum atwa ba mana. Forget about the 60% plus one ye delegate in the vote. Never the number of constituencies a back no, a support no, and that constituency na the driving force. It immediately minimum say the impact any a kind of acceptable rate so high.
Okay.
And the were confident in him say no at this material moment the best candidate to lead the party per the judgment and assessment of the delegate.
Now many have said the process is starting you had 10 aspirants, but the clause of constitution was as I said CV numbers to 5 I mean and you prudent enough until subsequently what the committee recommend say and kamubeto abane once 205,000 or whatever delegates na ekoto aba on Saturday no could have gotten the opportunity to vote among any of the 10 aspirants Muko CV so on August 26. Committee no mo share that arrangement na mo share baby a processes no start ye e de babe do baby a modru say ya. Is it still necessary say mo be keep usade no in your constitution?
And no be the call for the leadership. Say if party leadership, National Council, the Congress, per available data, findings, if we say reasonable, because before no you see in a net here, and in the wisdom of leadership, you're expanding. No, you're expanding your base and as a delegates, you be no say you be pruning down. Eti say na ya one ya two na say leadership free say no you revert to the old system so be it.
Yes, maybe because one of your committee because our provisions no
your mandate ni say at the end of the day no you ensure say you best select a candidate.
Yes,
and that mandate no say a objective make us say it has been achieved.
Definitely, I don't know has been achieved, but I'm saying, sir, through the processes, no,
yes,
that provision, no, were part of processes. Juma, yes, and it came with a lot of challenges as compared to the Mukoye on November 4th. Vis-a-vis, my thinking is that, and the thinking of majority of Ghanaians, and it's a 26th August, it doesn't spoil anything. In fact, processes no crano a shorting and my brain more entry bebre. You are able to do it at once and then take your hands off it. And the committee no eshe processes are more go through nunina structures are modia ye juma constitutional provisions are modia ye juma na mo ma a report mo be submitted dia ma mo neck na. Will you recommend say national level no and consider that pruning no ABM going into the future?
Your report now a better no a committee ni na better. So if at the discussion level no a kobase members ni na collectively if we say something necessary recommended to leadership no mu looking into
because again no munya 5 no kra no there was a tie no I mean as part of your own provision na kesa say mo san call runoff. It took the National Council to say one the better abano. I know the ma Boachie Jakon so a church on Sembia de Barbontin. I remember the tie between Boachie Jakon and Adai anymore. Assuming says a tie no crano, Kamo Kwakotuaba, then it means that Mobetua Bamprino and San and November 4th, the Ikrama Kwakotu.
But also, me by I say, Menka say, or propose an answer input no, and yet sound. But me sa and so say, young say. Senka 10 in our contest now.
Yes.
There could be the likelihood, say, you back run off. And also, you're possible.
Yes.
The question of, say, oh, okay, you back run off. And Kayen call run off. And Kay say, because a baba be nipa edu. Kwache votes. Obi abegene dia.
Exactly.
It will be agene dia. The provision is so be anya 50%. The obi winning 50% plus 1. It will be agene sa no jina basa no jini si any adia. Ebi na the obi be di kind all right there. But not the threshold na ebema nipa no yakase wa meet the constitutional requirement no when timi anye. It there will be another runoff. How about to say yes, I am a crampono. As I say, a tent, Obi say, Nipa Munu, no mania same vote, Nipa Munun. Now I have 5 groups. 85 groups, no, then you have to break the tie.
Exactly.
Ubaba be breaking 5. I said, I was after breaking the ultimate. How about say, Obi LED, where you have the 50% plus 1. Then Nipa Munu, and so I tie. So, and I say nipa mienu same numbers first. And nipa mienu so aba tie. Now can say and I say nipa miensa. So all these permutation ni betimi aye den happen. It is a kobase nipa bakunya na mienu tie. So could break it tie no. It was second. And so now aba be the final one. eti eno nso ye another ayi eti ni nyina mu no eye but it's also ayi say ye nyina so ye be look at the possible approach ebe boa yen ewo ye party governance any management any the electoral process and no say me free say we with this because of say professor making sure say the process ne be clear be transparent be fair no say amfa oyene bia ama and no na party no ene ama ye fapem we say all the people now we party ye ni nyina no agi aba no outcome na ye den atum eti yaudie nsheda eni ho no mu bi.
Yes, but ade ba ko a me wanwa no and say yaudie ni ho de but ade anti elections committee motina ho hwe ma aspirant ni 2 years kama delegate because there are allegations meaning say what it be some vice president 400 cedis each to delegate bia Kennedy 300 cedis each.
Mami notice I say ye ba ha na apalo kan say
what is apalo
Mahama or say Mahama etua sika adia wini election mete say ho ka bibisa and ubfre ubisa come deputy director for elections na
yes
obeka say enya no kre atesem ya the committee yet na first person also general secretary akoshe ba bi na wo yi amanfo din afia abom baby kunu so yeso akoshe no so yanka eduru baby yesi o chema wuntumi ne ye chief of staff eko India ako procure machine bi na machine na yakoye no omoti office no mu yi din fi abom na se obi so be ye obi din afia abom a say wotna ho no na obi ti computer nim delete eso ko India na akoto machine but san ade we nipa jitu mu say ye no kre wo fa ba bia munya dia mo ye no machine na makoto na mudi ya mafudi afi mu no what and people believe this eti enya me nwanwa say obi nso be san akoka wo ba bi say wo kra no ye ma usika but what you want to abani bi
as we mean delegate
but want to be but what the enemy say now who promote ya beka say ya ma usika ma we ye promoter eti sa ake ne de a part of the politics propaganda a two wo ye ni yi a eboawo wanye ni yi nso be hyehye wonsa eti no me free say ade na ye fe no na obi anhu say okay NPP for aya ade omabo modern say obi pe bibi ebe bata ho.
So I would say you said there was no possibility say womo chesika na because I mean it's all over the social media and comforti womo envelope so ye de omodin egu so ye bo odin anu abeje I mean the videos are circulating
me hu bi me
unya hu bi weche de bi ho ayambo bi na msa yambo antiwa na remember msa yambo say who zade ni bi
na ebe yo enyo
Kessben 92.9
was who say comforti white envelope for 400 the shame 100 cities no
and so we say na NDC for no more planning sen come back akose yen election no
oh na NDC for planning
yes na me ba wo studio ha and I think that one of the phone conversation na me catch almost say Dr. Dampare Ayeward wa onye party ba na wa ye wadwen say obekọ akose ye process no Dampare so mu obecho enu na bo mu ho manko
e dey intel na unya ya chese na NDC for person mo say mo aba no
intel the disclosed sources but me
but say what we so
enya me nwanwa say obi betimi akọ ye envelopes atretry di ukra ye betimi atre odin ato baby ne ya
no pakiska bebre di egum no ocheche
ye ja to entrance hanu ne ya ka say wo sika crop ye cheche no
say wa Ghana for hwe wa no pay you because
when flip
I mean they are bit ridiculous say obi betimi atena say wo boni trimo po aye sade no I mean the number of delegates are to abey
say the not say the word orchestration and machination say ni ho
I see
say wo trimo any now orchestration and machination say ni ho yes I didn't know for malicious intent.
But obi benya sa resources ne say was saying sir.
Resources. Na say people create me na ya cover ya de bibia. You so bet me afasika. otiti upipes another we have to no abondo no
and the me who ye ne de 100 cedis note na shishishim
na make say
about 3 to 4 videos are me ho no 100 cedis note ya count 9 and ye dia shame and the pado ya tro ni dia gu so and ya dia ba no otenika mu no abiesu no ye video
so otenika mu no ye video internet no crampo kire say propaganda machinery
I see
propaganda
the party need the petition ba na what the video evidence attach it proves say yes candidates this is how much they paid in buying the delegates vote o committee no be willing say we be investigation into
this
this
committee no the beko akoma general secretary refer the disciplinary committee your committee need the mandate in say be conduct election ya conduct you submit your report your adwuma enti any investigation process bia no enye your committee no mandate
but don't even say chairman Makumenu aka say allegations of vote buying the party should look into it na mon sanction if better still mobetimi a refer at the office of the special prosecutor
good honorable a seasoned politician or a chairman or a party mu ohodu or a national council member it is when making a statement like that a tracer will show statesmanship which is good and it is the position of the party we say you can time and again and your guidelines we say you to vote mo be to vote and we are very happy so be to vote now the man for not to vote on their conscience they vote with their own assessment
to the best of our knowledge be to vote
to the best of my knowledge yes
I say Zabo the other catch to that you fancy that binya na kwata waduma so
yes that's in fact me fa kwenye na mada mo media no asepa mo ye valued partners meda mo de share ba ko awuni ase
John Awuni
yes abre bia e be meeting bia no or coordinate the media ne mayen wa me see enough for meetings Emma Eboa the yen as a committee
okay
Emma yen communication a travel far amount 40 and yama as inti yadamo mo station nase say mode awuni Emma yen or so Eboa yen jumadie also speaker yada was yada all
na mzayebo na mo sanction yes final declaration was stadium no nipa numa na nsiamra MC program na committee mo na mo sanction ye
ade wonya yen program say ofa yen program na
da bi de me hu wo ho na me bi
no program no MC ye ba kope
enti hwana na ye official MC
the national organizer yes and the MC for the program
enti Haruna Futa your friend is a Nasara coordinator the national youth organizer Salam Archibald Goodfellow omo nyina na omo ye den platform so
teamwork
okay Mr. Emma that's right me insha na one ka ho no nyo kese right thank you ati Owura William Yamwa ana meneno edi enkomo no